Welcome to Work Hard. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Jason.
Now this is podcasting.
Hello. Everyone is here. You thought you were alone. You thought, my job isn't good and I'm by myself in my car. What am I going to do? No, baby. No. Everyone's listening to this at the same time you are. 200 people. It's not a lot of people. You have 200 friends who you could look at and say, dude, isn't the schizophrenic idiots we listen to on the internet, aren't they funny guys? And they go, yeah, they are funny guys. They go, they're schizophrenic idiots, but there are schizophrenic idiots.
Yeah, we're a small niche group.
Yeah. Guys, welcome to Work Hard. Thank you for joining us. My name is Ethan. With me,
Jason.
Jason is here. Today we're wrapping up the
Power Series.
The Power Series. The Power Steering Series.
Now we're locked into using that title.
Power Steering Series. Yeah. Gentlemen, we have talked now about the fact that you have no power. You have been robbed probably by Satan. I would imagine that the grand scheme executed by Norman and / Celtic, Anglo, Jewish influences, this grand banking scheme to steal all of your money and use all of that money to turn themselves into robots and transcend reality and become immortal, fourth dimensional beings.
Fun.
I'm not sure. That has to be Satan's idea. There's just that's Satan's idea for sure. So we've been talking about how
he at least consulted on it.
He was definitely at least consulted on it. First episode of the series was talking about how you are victims of that.
Just imagine the board meeting.
Dude, could you?
So we were thinking, here's my plan. Pitch me, Satan.
What really it is the most beautiful human being you've ever seen.
That's true.
Coming in with like the most elegant voice.
True. That is fantastic, gentlemen.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Interesting. Yeah, and I do think we should. Yes, children. I bet we could just grow them. I don't think we need women. What if we just gave everyone? Yes.
We'll just start them off on growing meat.
Yes. Yeah.
Get used to the idea that life doesn't actually come from anything.
Yeah. Yes,
It's the same thing.
God did make female and male, so we should usurp that completely and undermine reality. Yes. Do you like my haircut? It's perfect, is it not?
I've got better hair than Bill Clinton in his heyday.
Yeah. So that. So we do want to extend a bit of sympathy there because I think the number out now is that it's an abysmal number. It's like 5 or 10% of Americans over the age of 30 are married and own a home.
Really?
It's something really bad like that, man. It might be like 15, but I'm pretty sure it's a single digit. It's not good.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it's really, really bad.
I'm going to look that up really quick because I'm curious.
I'm going to laugh when it's the opposite of what I just said.
It's 85%?
Yeah.
What was it? What percentage of...
Americans over the age of 30 own a home and are married? It's really, really not good. It's a low number. And so, is that your fault? Yeah, as in all things, the truth is in the middle. So is it your fault? Halfway yes, halfway no. Because I got married when I was 24. But I do understand that it's like that's.
It's hard to get both of those numbers together,
Yeah.
It sounds like.
Okay.
So.
Listen, what do you do? All right. We've talked about the fact that you are a victim of a system that hates you. We talked about now that as a victim of that system that hates you, you ought not try to position yourself as weaker than you are, as some sort of safety measure. You ought not be cruel to people when you do get some level of agency, some level of power. You should be benevolent and kind to people and operate with humility at all times. That's what you do. You ought not be a DMV worker who's bitter and happy. Well, you actually didn't put the address. You put on the address. You put the city in the state spot, and didn't put the state in the city spot. And you go to this DMV worker. You say, "Okay, aren't you about to just put this in a computer?" And they go, "Yes." You go, "Okay, so you're aware that I meant Texas."
Yeah.
You go, "Yes." And you go, "Okay, can you just put that in the computer?" And they go, "It's not on the form."
It's not on the form.
You have to go back to the back of the line.
It's
and
not
wait
the protocol.
You must wait 2 more hours. Do whatever, blah, blah. Don't do that, all right? Do not do that under any circumstance. Do not become cruel and bitter because you think you're doing that to the world, but you're doing that to yourself way more than you're doing it to the world. Like every time I told the story of the lady last episode who like spazzed on the road. She's spazzing out. She's yelling at the electricians. She's like cutting them off, whatever. She thinks she's like getting one over on them. Way more, she is like spazzing out, screaming at herself, cutting herself off, doing whatever to herself.
Doing damage to her own soul.
Yeah, way more than she's doing anything to them. Those guys are going to go to lunch.
Yeah, and laugh about it.
Yeah, and laugh at you, and then probably go to happy hour, and then forget about it.
Yeah.
And then what are you going to do?
Gripe about it and steam over it for a long time because you
days.
Overreacted.
Yeah.
Because that level of tension does not leave your body.
No.
For a while.
No.
Yeah.
It stays.
When you work yourself up that high.
Yeah. Do you know what animals do when they have like quote unquote traumatic events happen to them? They seize. And they have these like
convulsive periods.
Convulsive periods. And that's like their nervous system getting rid of the traumatic thing. Humans don't do that.
So they can function again?
Yeah, they continue to function without like trauma. Humans don't do that. They just hold it in. So you got to go shake
like the Irish.
Shake like a leaf. Yeah.
The boy died, bury the boy. I think that's a John Mulaney bit.
Yeah.
Just go back to farming.
Damn, what an
By the way, you are right as far as AI reasonably infers from looking at the statistics of both housing ownership and marriage over the age of 30.
Okay.
Although both of those numbers, of course, change. Home ownership increases the older you get, yada, yada.
Right.
It says 12 to 15%.
Okay. Yeah. So
however much you trust AI to reasonably infer things.
Yeah,
so,
that's not great. That's not great. So what do you do? What do you do? When you have no power, what do you do? Well, we've talked about, in our last little series, we talked about your snowball.
Yeah.
Now I kind of want to talk about what I want to talk about is the nature of power. Where does power come from? If you feel empowered, you feel like you have agency in the world. I can order the world around me reasonably, like in a way that's reasonably something that I want it to be. I think people's motivation to do that is for safety. They want to know that they're not at risk of being, liquidated by reality or whatever, which is fine. I think that's totally it's a reasonable fear to have. But what you have to understand is that the pagan concept of power, that it resides in you or that it resides in some entity outside of you that isn't God, is foolish and wrong. Power, Jason and I were just talking about this. You have, let's say Donald Trump, right? Like him or hate him, whatever he is, sitting at the head of the biggest nuclear arsenal on the planet. He is the most powerful man on the planet. He can, vaporize a country at the push of a button. Now, here's the thing. Donald Trump can sit there all day long and push the red button that's going to shoot all the nukes. He can just push it over and over and over and over again while he's drinking his Coke and pushing it. No, not a single nuke takes off outside of the will of God. All right? God has all of the power. Any power you get to have in your life is a function of power that has been entrusted to you by God. You have been made a beneficiary of God's power. And thinking to yourself, I'm the head honcho now. I'm the big man in charge. I got the promotion to being a manager or whatever. Thinking that to yourself is a foolish, dangerous little thought that will grow in your head until you're saying things like, I don't know, whatever things Kanye West says. That is the fastest way to be isolated from the only real source of power in the universe. That is the fastest way. Saying to yourself, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get the power and I'm going to do whatever I want, whatever, is the fastest way to isolate yourself completely from the only source of power in the universe, which is God. So if you are a man of little influence, you don't feel like you have much sway on your own life, on the orientation of the world around you, like you are largely just a passenger on a train you can't even see. This thing is so big you can't even comprehend it. You are like aware that you have a chair there, but you don't know which way is the front of the train, which way is the back of the train, where is it going, what's outside the train. All these curtains are closed. I don't have the authority to open them. You're just a passenger on this thing. You have no power over it. If that's how you feel, your step numero uno is to acknowledge that the conductor is God.
Yeah.
That's step number one. It's very hard because if the conductor isn't God, then it's probably some sort of demon and you're probably going to die. So it's really scary to get to a place where you can accept that fact that Yaldabaoth doesn't exist, that the Gnostics are wrong, and that God is in control, and he is benevolent and loving and cares about you specifically. And so you don't actually have to know anything about the train because it's going to quite a lovely destination. And all you have to do is sit and enjoy whatever hot chocolate they bring you. And once you let go of that,
keep your car clean. Pick up your crumbs.
Yeah, pick up your crumbs. Yeah.
There are some duties.
Yeah, there are some duties. And the staff walking around the train will see, oh, wow, he had all of his things, whatever. They said, well, let's get this guy an apron. And come work in the kitchen with us. And then all of a sudden you're in charge of making sure all the towels are folded correctly. And that's way more power than you had a second ago when you were just sitting on the train. And then you fold all the towels well, humbly and dutifully and with diligence. You don't think you're too big for folding the towels. You don't think you're the man. You don't think this is beneath you. You don't you can wrestle with God. You can say, Lord, I feel more capable than this. Why is this what I'm doing right now? God seems to allow that level of interaction. He doesn't, at least in my life personally, I've gotten pretty frustrated at times and really had some pretty...
There's definitely some Bible stories about that.
Yeah.
There's a literal wrestling with God.
Yeah, that's true. There's a little
story.
Yeah, there's a little wrestling with God story. And so God does seem to permit...
and there's a lot of crying out in the Psalms asking why things are so bad.
Yeah.
When will you intercede for me? When will you rescue me from this, God?
Yeah.
Why are you allowing me to go through this?
Yeah, so God certainly does permit that to happen. So I won't say don't shake your fist at God. Well, don't shake your fist at God, but...
no, there's a difference between shaking your fist at him and just questioning very strongly and emotionally
Yeah.
asking why.
Yeah. But, so fold the towels diligently. And then people will go, these towels are folded quite nicely. Would you like to run the team that folds the towels? And now you're folding all the towels in the whole train. You're making the schedule, and you're deciding where the towels are going. Are the towels clean? Are they dirty? Do they need to be clean? Now you're in charge of all the towels.
You're the towel man.
You're the towel man. That's not a bad spot to be, dude. You got a desk, and then the next thing you know,
I admire your dedication to making this analogy work a lot further than you had originally planned.
I'm keeping it going, dude.
It's
working great.
You're not giving up on it.
No, dude. Now you got a desk. You get the desk orderly. All the towels are where they need to be. They're folded nicely. All your employees like you because you're a nice guy. You're humble. You're not like, oh well, I said you got to do this, and this is how it's gonna. You're like, oh man, how can I help? All your people like you. People see you're a good leader like that. All of a sudden, you get the big job. You get the big job now. Now you're the head of housekeeping altogether.
Yeah.
Okay?
Not just towels anymore.
Not just towels. God trusted you with a talent. God trusted you with resources, and you were sincere. You will not be, you'll make mistakes, and you'll spend some of those resources foolishly. But if you're diligent and sincere and faithful, generally speaking, your blessings will grow. And that's a promise. That's not me. I didn't say that. God said that. That's a promise he made. So you don't even have to feel nervous about what I'm saying. You can just know that it's true. You just let it be peaceful to you because I didn't say it. God said it. And that was God. What you don't believe God? That's problem number one for you. So that is what you do when you are a man of little power, when you are stocking shelves or you are, doing the intro classes at school, college.
101 courses.
Yeah, the 101 courses. It's just like you've got some lady with a ponytail talking to you in a demeaning way in English, being like, well, Tom Friend was this guy. It's actually an anagram for fiend. And this is whatever. He killed the lady. What do you think about that? And you're like, this is the gayest. Modern American literature is the most devoid, vapid pieces of. Please, lady, stop talking. So, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? You cast yourself on your knees like a dog, and you say, Lord, I am a wretched little thing apart from you. I have no power apart from you. I have no peace apart from you. And I am in desperate need of all of those things, of power and peace, of safety, of salvation. Acknowledge that Christ died on the cross so that you could enjoy the presence of God forever. Acknowledge that happened. Believe that in your heart. Say it out loud. I believe that Christ died, shed his blood in payment for my sins so that I could be with you, Lord. Say it out loud in a prayer and beg for your salvation. And you will receive it.
Mm-hmm.
And you will. And once you have it, no one can take it away. And all you have to do at that point is understand that the train will get exactly where it needs to be at exactly the time it needs to be there. And that the conductor and all the staff are God. And that they are, well, not the staff.
Not the staff.
Not the staff in this analogy, yeah.
No.
The conductor is God.
The conductor is God in this analogy.
And many of the staff members are angelic beings there to help guide the rest of the staff to some extent.
Or at least other saints.
Or at least of the saints, yeah. But as long as you are diligent, you can become a member of the staff of this train, and with each promotion, gain in your power and your wealth. And as long as you stay on the straight and narrow path of giving that money away till it hurts silently without praise, as long as you stay on the straight and narrow path of prioritizing the wellness of other people when you're making decisions about how You know, if you become strong enough that you're some politician that's in charge of a state or whatever, as long as you stay on the straight and narrow path, what would God want me to do? What is the spiritual wellness of my people that I'm supposed to lead here? What are the implications of my decisions on that spiritual well-being, on their physical well-being? How can I prioritize the weakest among us in a way that's actually productive to the weakest among us?
Yeah.
And not effectively stealing from everyone else to make yourself feel better about getting to pet those people on the head like dogs, and give them drugs or whatever. This is what you do. Over time, you build that snowball up. You push it a little, a little, a little. And when you start at 25 or whatever, you start at 19, you end up at 35 or 40 or however old you are, and you get to look back and hope. You get to hope reasonably. You don't get to know. You get to hope within reason that when your time comes and you stand before God in glory, he will say to you, well done, good and faithful servant. That's what you do. That is your hope against hope, that one day you will get to experience the peace that true agency provides. You get to know that you are a servant of the God who has all the agency in the world, and by extension, you get to enjoy some small fraction of that agency, of that power, insofar as you are faithful. That's what you do. And I guarantee you, if the lady who had the electricians very slightly come into her lane had the faith of a toddler who was just told about Christ, she probably would have been much more at peace with the situation.
Yeah.
And those people who are wretched and miserable, who who are in your office, who are in your retail store, who work in the back at your restaurant, who are maybe your mom or your dad, your uncle, some guy at your church, whatever, these wretched individuals who live their life in bitter, resentful hell. If they had whatever, I forgot what I was going to say about that, but
just not accepting God's peace that he offers.
Yeah.
Is what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're not trusting God for their finances, for their bread, for their housing, for spiritual nourishment.
Yeah.
And they're miserable.
Yeah. And it's really that simple. I mean, I think I have this feeling of like wanting to say more, but there's not really much else to say. It's a very simple, very easy concept. God is in control. And it's just that easy.
Yeah, really just hand it over to him. Don't sit there in inaction.
Yeah.
But do things in faith.
You will also do more. You will sit in far more inaction when you are trying to white-knuckle your own life and control your own life. I became much more productive when I let go. And it just started to happen. I would just find myself just getting things done that I would never have gotten done before when I was like, I'm in charge, and if I don't get this done, I'm gonna, whatever, we're gonna starve, and I've got to feed a family, and we got to do this. As soon as I was like, Lord, it's gonna have to be you, because it can't be me.
Yeah.
God went, you want to see something cool? Watch it be you, dude. Yeah. So just relax, man. Relax and know that if at this point right now you do not serve a very good God, it is not a hard barrier to entry to get there. It's very quick. You can do it in 2 minutes. And you will be a servant of a very good God who loves you very deeply and wants you to experience the peace that he offers.
Yeah, not an easy life, just a peaceful life.
Yeah, a peaceful life.
At peace with whatever God gives you. And know that if he's giving you stuff, it's to refine you. Yeah. It's not to torture you.
No, it's to refine you. Yeah. All right, guys, please listen. Our parting message. To sum it all up. Things are rough. I know things are rough. There is war and rumors of war. There's no money. There's no jobs. There's no girls. There's nothing. I understand. I know. All right. I was a little peon myself. I promise you, things are better than your phone is telling you they are. Things are better than they appear. And if you give up and say, if I'm not going to get mine, I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure you don't get yours. If you go to that place, you're dead. If you go, well, I can't be something, so I might as well just be nothing and enjoy that. Time to get an Xbox and a drug addiction. You're dead. All right? You're dead. Don't die. Okay? All you have to do is not die. Don't become bitter and don't become hopeless. That is all you have to do. In the face of your own powerlessness, do not become bitter and do not become hopeless. All right? Hold on. Hold on and pray. That's the summary. That's what we want for the past 3 weeks. Life does suck right now. I'm sorry. Don't give up. Double don't give up.
Pray and hope.
Pray and hope. Yeah, don't give up. Pray and hope. Because hope requires faith. And that is what God asks from you.
Yeah. Know that he is working in you.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Okay, guys, where we at time-wise? Good time?
Yep.
All right. Guys, we love you, and we do love you. We do love you. We really appreciate the increasing trickle of love and attention we are getting from you guys. You know what? We'll add a few minutes to this one. You are watching Jason and I have to not give up. Right now, live. Jason and I both had to go back to work. When you feel as convicted as we do about what we are doing, it can be confusing and frustrating to take the kind of step back we're having to take right now. I don't feel like, are you going to give up?
No.
I'm not. I'm going to keep praying and hoping and having faith as best I can, as much as God will allow me to. Just hold on, man. And please, go to church. Find a woman there.
Marry her and impregnate her.
Impregnate her.
Several times.
Several times. As much as she'll let you.
Yeah. Remember, 2 kids just replaces you 2.
Yeah.
3 increases the Christian population.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you're gonna go 2, you better find some other way to make more Christians.
Yeah.
Get really good at talking.
Yeah.
Guys, we love you. We appreciate you. Thank you for joining us for this. 7 a.m. on Tuesdays.
7 a.m. Tuesdays, new episodes.
Okay. 7 a.m. Tuesdays, new episodes.
New clips Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Okay. Stream Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, 7 to 11.
YouTube and Rumble.
YouTube and Rumble on the stream.
The clips go out on YouTube and Instagram, TikTok, X, and Facebook Reels.
Yeah. Pray for us, guys. We pray for you, so we're asking you guys to pray for us. Pray that our year does not get slowed down too much. And if it does, that Jason and I have the humility and faith to understand that that's part of the plan. And that we get to experience the same peace.
It's God's timeline.
Yes, sir.
Not ours.
Not ours. Yeah. So, guys, we love you. We will see you next week. Bye-bye. Well, Jason will see you next week. I'll see you whenever you come by the stream. Bye-bye. There are schizophrenic idiots.